Bob is here, so you know it's a big show, and we're talking about things we need to think about as individuals and families, Doc, when we're out on these picnics.
You know, this is a beautiful park, and it's got lots of activities that are available for people. But we need to think, before we do something like going out on a picnic or on an excursion, we've got to think of potential hazards. So one of the things you want to wear is a hat that will keep you shaded there, or sunscreen that we can put on. Now, when you put on sunscreen, it should be an SPF of 30 or higher. And when you put on the sunscreen, be sure that you put it on the top of your head if you don't have much hair.
You've done that a time or two.
Your nose. And don't forget your ears, because the ears really grab a lot of sun. So be sure you put sunscreen on. There are two types of radiation. There's a type UVA and a UVB. The UVB is what gives us the sunburns, but the UVA goes deeper into the skin and can cause wrinkles and can cause skin damage. So we want to use...
Get that sunscreen in, Dr. Bob. You don't want to be splotchy.
Yeah, we just got to get that sunscreen going. Now, the other thing, you got to stay hydrated. We go out to have a picnic, we go out to have fun. We run around and we throw frisbee and we have a great time. And sometimes we'll get overheated. So stop, get under some shade. Be sure you get hydration. Nice, cool liquid would be good. And be sure that you drink adequately. Especially look around at the children that are looking around. If somebody's red-faced and they're all hot and they've just been running around, be sure we quiet down. We let them rest a little bit and cool off a little bit. We've got some insect repellent, DEET, 15, 18, 30% DEET. We might spray that on our ankles and legs to keep any type of bugs that might want to crawl up. The DEET's very, very effective in keeping that out. So we've got lots of things that we can look at to protect ourselves when we get out and have a good time. Now, somebody's going to fall, somebody's going to sprain an ankle, and somebody's going to get a cut, and somebody's going to get a bruise. We just need to use common sense on that. If somebody sprains an ankle, we bring over to the side, we let them rest, we make sure that that it's not broken, and sometimes that's more difficult than somebody would think. If you're worried about it being broken, then you make it where you immobilize that joint, and then you get somebody to help you go to the emergency room if needed. So lots of things can happen on a picnic except just have fun.
And you got that EpiPen over there, I see.
Now, a lot of people are allergic to bees, and if they are, it's good to have an EpiPen. What we do with the EpiPen, we simply take off the hat. This is always
interesting to me.
And then we hit it on the thigh, where it will inject 0.3 cc's of adrenaline. And that will save somebody's life simply doing that. And so it's all very important that we prepare to have fun, enjoy ourselves, goof off, laugh, giggle, eat a lot of good food, play a lot of good frisbee, cornhole, any type of game you want. But always protect yourself so that tomorrow you won't suffer the ravages of today.
You don't want to pay for a fun picnic, not at all. Right. Dr. Bob with some great information for us, not just for picnics, but as you head outdoors this spring and summer season.
Yep, Doc, always great seeing you.